G'day everyone, Professor Maple here. We're back on Maple's World for another episode. Today we're going to take the contents of this shulker box and build something in a spot I've chosen in the in spawn area there. The big hint for what I'm about to build is that I've been playing Pokemon Violet since it came out, and there is a very Minecraft mob-looking Pokemon in those games, and so if that's your big hint, I'm not gonna get it. I'm not gonna get any more clearer than that till we actually build this thing. There are a couple red herrings in here just to potentially trip you up, but they're also things I'm going to be using later anyway. Yeah, if you can think of what it is that we're building today, leave a comment and as your guess, and we'll see if that's what we're going to actually put in the world here once we actually do that. Two, 3, 4. There we go. And that, aside from some scaffolding, is our knackle stack. Oh, and I've got to take that little island off there too. Let's sleep first. But yeah, this is knackle stack. It's the most Minecraft mob-looking Pokemon in Scarlet and Violet, and I just built this because, well, I was looking at it in the game and I was like, well, that's a Minecraft build, that is. Also, and I think this is more subconscious than a direct inspiration, but I did watch a Goofy Geek video recently. He makes giant Pokemon in Minecraft. I'm gonna link his Iron Farm with a Ferrothorn around it video in the description there if you want to go check out more giant Pokemon in Minecraft. But this is ooh, I guess I should fill in his belly a little bit here. But yeah, this Knackle Stack, it's a rock type made of mostly salt, and it's a new Pokemon, and it's very, very cool. And I like the mushroom glowy eyes with the gold there. I like his little toesies. I like the connected textures with the granite, making his sides fill in a little better there. There's a lot going on here that I really like. But if you want to see more giant Pokemon in Minecraft, like builds like this, but even bigger scale in a lot of cases, then go check out Goofy Geek's videos. Oops. Again, link in the description to his Ferrothorn video that helped me through a very tough night trying to deal with some new meds. Um, but yeah, this is the build. It's gonna stay here. I'm gonna probably terraform. I don't remember if I said this or not. This mountain will get terraformed when I build the spawn town. But yeah, this is looking great. I like how it turned out for my first Pokemon in Minecraft build. And honestly, I'm chuffed to bits, to quote various people. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That looks so good. I'm going to finish up the bottom off camera, but that looks so good. You can't not like that. Anyway, we're gonna move on to something else here. All right, guys, we're back in the base here, and I think right beside the cow farm here is a good place, at least for now, for a mud converter. Now, I will say that I did try to design my own mud converter, and actually, I'm going to show you what happened with that because it it didn't go great. So the design we'll be using is by Ilmango. We'll come back to that. The link will be in the description there. So I started off simply with the concept of, okay, we need dispenser with water bottles in it to convert dirt into mud. Okay, yep, got that. And then this idea I got from a Pixelriffs video where he had made a mud converter with where the water source was inside the mangrove roots here. You can waterlog them without it spilling all over the place, and it's really neat. So I was like, okay, yeah, we can take our empty water bottles, we can fill them up. This is already full of water bottles, which is why that's not accepting more, and that just went into my inventory. But yeah, that's what that is. Okay. So that was like, okay, we've got two concepts down. Now we just have to put it into a machine that will do that. So here we have our water bottles to be put into to be filled with water, put into this dispenser here. It'll automatically, or its dropper rather, it'll automatically be put into this water elevator, which I probably didn't need the soul sand looking at Ilmango's design to make the water elevator, but I figured, you know what, we want things, this is a quick machine, we want the water bottles moving quickly through it, so that's why I decided to go with that. Here we have, so this is our where is it that I have to stand for this? Okay, so if the dirt goes here, then I think I stand here and mine from there. I can reach that from there. Yeah, okay. So we've also got a clock for, because I wanted to try and figure out how to get, okay, so here's my dilemma here. So if I put a block of dirt here and another block that can't be mined as easily with a shovel here, like obsidian, that's two blocks in a row, so it's hard to really get you can't get a redstone signal through two blocks like that. You can get it through one with a repeater on either side or on the one side, but you can't do it through two blocks. So I couldn't put like a repeater here, have the dirt, and then have our next block because just the redstone signal wouldn't go through. So I couldn't detect it that way to have the block of dirt trigger the hydration of the dirt. So I just put it on a timer, and well, basically what happens when you run the machine is that, okay, we get water bottles coming through, but they kind of go through not how you want them to. They all get kind of stuck in there and spill out all over the place. And that didn't work out well. And then for this, there's no way for it to stop dispensing water bottles once it started until I turned the machine off. There was no like actual detection of the dirt, which meant that just water bottles would just spill everywhere, all over the place again. So that was kind of when I threw in the towel there. It leaks items. It runs too fast. There's I maybe could have figured it out eventually, but I just haven't had the energy lately to put more effort into trying to design something. So that's when I turned to Ilmango's design that I found on YouTube, of course. And again, link is in the description. I won't show how to build it because, again, we want to give credit to Ilmango. If you want to see how to build it, you can go see his video. And it's a very good explanation of not only how it works but how to build it. So I won't even demonstrate it here. All right, and here we are. Here's our temporary Ilmango mud converter. I don't know what I'll do with the mud. I wanna experiment with it. So far, it's just this. It's just this squinchy block we found in the mangrove swamps, and yeah, like I said, it makes squinchy noises, but only when you walk on it, not when you hop on it. Anyway, we've got that, and then we can craft it into other things later. But what I want to do now is a little segment I like to call Have I Eaten One of Those? Now, of course, we're not going to eat mud today, but we're going to look in this box for something that we have potentially not eaten, according to our husbandry tab here, the balanced diet achievement or advancement, or whatever you want to call it. We've eaten 35 of 40 things. It's been a while since we've actually eaten a new thing, so hopefully something in this box will be something we've not eaten before. But anyway, each episode we do this once or twice, and we see after we've eaten the thing, if we have eaten it before, if our number has increased from 35 to 36, or from 36 to 37, or however many we end up doing that episode. And yeah, let's see what's in our box of goodies here. Let's see, what have we potentially not eaten before? I'm gonna say, although I have made lots of cookies, I'm not convinced that I have eaten a cookie yet. So, cookies. Have I eaten one of those? All right, what's our husbandry tab say here? And 35. So, cookies. We have eaten one of those. All right, guys, we're back at the witch farm here, and I don't want to spend too much time here this episode because we spent a lot of time here over the last couple. But I do have to address something. We have a lot of support in the last couple episodes, which is great. It's great to come back after a year off of making videos, and having people enjoy them and comment and like them, and I've had more subscriptions over the past year than while I wasn't making videos, and even a little bit since I started making them again, and that people have been subscribing. And it's like I do this as a hobby, so I don't like no one's obligated to like my videos or give me money or anything like that. I don't make a cent off these videos yet. Maybe someday, but again, it's a hobby, so it doesn't matter if I do or don't. But I just want to thank you all for the support that I've been receiving over the last year, and especially over the last two videos. This will be the third video, if it does as well as the other two, that that have reached reached the highest number of views that um, potentially. Well, no, there is one Maples World video that has a lot of views, but that's because not very many people have videos about spawn chunks. But yeah, thank you for the support, and especially the comments really help out. So if you wanna, I don't know, tell me your favorite food in the comments there. We just did Have I Eaten One of Those? Have you eaten your favorite food recently? See what we find out there. But speaking of the comments, I wanna just address something from last video. I had asked what we should name this lovely kitty over here that we spent a good chunk of last episode looking for and bringing back to. Well, I guess it kind of got edited down, but it took me a little bit to get this cat back. And the comment that I saw that I'd asked people to name the cat. The comment that I saw that tickled me most was Soothsayer. So Soothsayer, this is now your name. Congrats, you now have a name, Soothsayer. What say you, Soothsayer? Say some sooth. Slight meow. Okay. Well, that's very indicative. I think that's promising. All right, guys. So we're gonna just take a little bit here. I've been looking on the wiki to see basically those tadpoles that we got last episode, where we can have them grow up in a way where it's efficient to get all three types of frogs. And so I'm looking on MCA Selector here because it's kind of just, I already have it installed and it's just easier than grabbing a new program just to see the map here. But if we look, we've got spawn here. And if we go over to our base here, which is where our nether hub is centered. It's not centered on spawn because I don't spend much time at spawn. It's centered on my base. But I was looking for, we need a hot, a cold, and a temperate biome for these frogs to get all three types. So I was thinking, okay, well, we could go west. There's the desert, there's the plains, but then we kind of run into the issue of where's the cold biome, right? So that didn't seem to work too well. And then I decided, okay, well, what if we go up? Or north, really? And that seemed to work better because we've got this savanna here. That's a hot biome. That's I think a shattered. Well, used to be called a shattered savanna. I think it's like a windswept savanna now, or what? They keep renaming the biomes, and it's really confusing. But yeah, we've got that savanna that I saved from pretty early on. It doesn't appear in some of the versions of the seed after 1.12 or so, when at some point they changed the world gen a little bit so that doesn't appear there in the seed. So thankfully I kept that because it looked really neat with all the height difference, and again it's a shattered savanna, so it's got the height difference and whatnot there. So we've got our hot biome, we've got a taiga, which is our temperate biome, and then we've got cold biomes for days up here. So I figured we can have one frog breeding station here, one frog breeding station probably here, and one frog breeding station right in here. And it all connects up to the north nether tunnel, which really only hooks up to the end portal right now. So we get another use out of the green tunnel there. But yeah, that's what we got. I think what we've got to do now is go into the world with our lovely tadpoles here. Grab those. Maybe I'll sleep first. Yeah, I think I'll sleep first here. But we'll head over and ooh, my legs. We'll head over and we will just make sure that we've got some good spots for tadpole breeding. All right, so down to the north tunnel here. And I think we want them, they're pretty close here. I think we want one about here. One portal about, I think it's here. And then one portal, gotta go a little further to the frozen biomes. About here. So I think what we'll do is we will dig those out, and then once we've got those dug, I'll come back. You know what? I realized that waiting till everything's set up and then testing it is maybe not the best way to do it. So we'll grab our first two tadpoles here, and we will place them in. One there, and there. Now we just have to play the waiting game. Oh, there we go. That's the one I gave the slime balls. So I gave 14 slime balls to that one. So there we go. It's been about 10 minutes. So, or a little less than 10 minutes. It's been about 8 or 9 minutes. So I'm guessing it's going to take about 10 for the unfed tadpole to grow. And then we'll be able to breed them. And then we will be able to get some froglite farming going here. Perfect. And there we go. So that's 3 types of biomes, 3 types of frogs, and soon to be 3 types of froglites. So if you've enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like on it. Subscribe if you want to see more. Have a good now, have a good later, and we'll see you next episode for more of whatever the heck I'm end up doing. Goodbye. Oh, can't leave.